Hi everyone, I'm using the Lightseers Way for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards. I'll take some from the base of the pack. I'll also choose one from Anna Stark's The Sacred Light, and I'll also choose one from Archangel Michael's Sword of Light as well. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side. We're still in this equinox portal where we're still just in that balance, rebalancing ourselves. And I would say this week is all around balancing ourselves. Archangel Uriel, the master of the universal life force energy, and other myriad of archangels that have been energizing the growth cycle of the plants and the animals during summer now shift positions. So this is when Archangel Michael, when with his sword, starts to redirect the cosmic forces into the depth, into the very heart of Mother Earth. And this is when our higher chakras become stimulated. During summer, our lower chakras, the 3 lower chakras, were being stimulated through that time of growth. And now as we move into longer nights, our higher chakras become stimulated. So there's a shift, a rebalancing on every level occurring. So to really be gentle with ourselves, to keep realigning ourselves, taking that pause, taking that moment of all the animals now are going into hibernation, and it's a time that we really, it's a time of us taking more rest as well, and earlier nights. As the nights start to draw in, we can start to feel that tiredness, that fatigue, and to really honour how our body's feeling. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. And as always, please take what resonates. And there we have the 2 of Wands. There she is, just looking and gazing through the window. She's contemplating her future. She is realigning, refocusing. The Page of Cups, new beginnings, new energy coming in, new guides coming in as we're shifting through this time of the equinox. New guides stepping, and there we have the moon. Okay, and this card also, the 6 of Pentacles, balance. The base of the pack, we have the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Swords. Okay, so we can see here the 2 of Wands. She is sat and she's contemplating. She has her wonder. The globe of the world is there, and she's looking out into the horizon, and she is refocusing. She is bringing the wisdom that she has attained through the last season into this moment, and looking at all the times we may have worried about something and gone into anxiety, and everything's turned out okay. So it gives us that extra energy, that extra focus to keep focus. And when the 2 of Wands appears, it's reminding us that we're not doing this on our own. We have an invisible force. We have guides, angels, our loved ones, our ancestors guiding us, listen to those messages that are coming through now. The veil is very thin, and we are looking through that veil and looking into the infinite possibilities that once we're in a line to them, will start to present themselves on our path. So this is a time of pause, of going through this equinox portal, allowing our chakras to balance, feeling our higher chakras starting to stimulate as we're looking through the veil that is become so transparent, so thin now. Keeping our eyes on our path. Our eyes are our lens, so whatever we take in, we project out as well. So making sure we're looking at things that actually empower us, that lift us, that bring us happiness, that bring us healing. So this is a time of pause, feeling our ancestors around us, feeling our angels and our guides, and allowing our chakras to just rebalance and align. Feeling the energy also from the heart of Mother Earth as Archangel Michael is directing his sword into the heart, into the core of Mother Earth, and this energy is emitting from Mother Earth. So being in alignment with that, really going out into nature, paying attention to what is going on outside in nature, and nature is our greatest teacher. And then we have the Page of Cups. So he is emitting beautiful energy from his heart. Again, we're being asked to go into our heart space, really view everything around us from our heart. The water around him is lovely and calm. There is two hands there in the shape of a heart. So this signifies love coming in. To be patient about that, to not get doubtful about it, to not get fearful about it either, to really open up and welcome love into our lives, listening to the higher guidance that we're receiving. New guides are coming in as the angels are shifting positions, as the archangels are shifting positions. New archangels, new angels, guides are stepping in now to assist us through this time to the solstice, the winter solstice, when there is another rebirth. So it's this time of going within, listening to those beautiful messages. The pages are all around our emotions, they're all around our spiritual connection of love. And so this is a wonderful new beginning, so new energies coming in. And then we have the moon. And the moon is on the 29th of September in Aries. It's a full moon in Aries. So Aries is, the energy of Aries is been very prominent through the eclipse with Aries and Libra. So Aries is the beginning of the zodiac sign. It has got that energy, that motivation to help us to achieve our visions. But also on the 29th is the Feast of the Archangels. So on this beautiful full moon, we have the Feast of the Archangels as well. So to connect with the Archangels, to really give gratitude and thanks for their protection, their divine love, their divine healing, their divine guidance, and know that they're stepping closer. And also through this time of the equinox, it's a time of connecting with our guardian angel, because our channels are very clear, because the channel from the cosmos into the heart of Mother Earth is open, and we're being and receiving those downloads and those messages. So connecting, spending some time during this weekend, during this equinox portal, connecting with our guardian angels. They have known us since ever we first were. They know us and love us unconditionally. They know everything, the challenges that we have faced, and they are there guiding us, and they guide us home to our divine. And as we get closer to our divine within, to God, so do they. And the messages become clearer. So they are our beautiful, it's a teamwork of them guiding us, our archangels, our guardian angels and angels guiding us, and us listening to that guidance. But it's ultra loud at the moment. We're very clear on that guidance just now, as this beautiful cosmic gateway, this beautiful magical gateway that has opened to take full benefit of it. Don't let outside influences block us from attaining all this beautiful energy that's coming in. So the 29th is the full moon. The 28th will be the healing moon, so the night before the full moon is always a healing moon. So then we start to offer up things that we perceive are blocking us from the highest potential that we have, that vision that we have for ourselves, allowing it to just start melting away. And then the full moon in Aries, this is a beautiful time, a very positive time, and also the Feast of the Archangels. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, bringing that balance in. As we give, and we give with love, and we, wherever that may be, whether it is with our wisdom, whether it's with our gratitude, our finances, our, in any way that we can give without bereaving ourselves, we give, and that comes back as well. And it's not, we don't give to receive, we give with gratitude, we give with love and receive with gratitude. So whatever we give will come back to us. And so maybe let go of any fear of giving, whether it's something to do with finances, whether we are worrying about paying bills or whatever that might be. Know that everything's going to be okay. This card is confirmation that there's an increase in our prosperity, increase in our finances coming in. So let go of the worry, let go of any fears of lack, because we know that creates more, that becomes completely out of faith when we start worrying about anything. So as we give, we receive, and we give with an open heart, and we receive with pure gratitude and upliftment, but never expect to receive the same as you give someone. It will come back in other ways from other people. So if we give to someone and it's not coming back the same way, let go of any attachment there. Let go. Know that it will come back from other avenues. It'll come back from other experiences in our lives. So this is a time where we can open up, rebalance, as our chakras are rebalancing during this equinox, as the archangels are shifting position, as this energy is coming up from the heart of the core of Mother Earth and coming from the cosmos, making sure that we're in this beautiful alignment of receiving these divine messages and sharing them, and not fearing sharing them, or not holding anything back, because the more we give, the more downloads we receive. So we're all on this time of ascension, of shifting up into the fifth and higher dimensions, and as we move up and up, we realize that we are one, and what we give to another, we're actually giving to ourselves, whether that be in a nice way or not a nice way. That person is a reflection, because ultimately we're all one. And when we move up into the fifth dimension, we see that once we truly value ourselves, we would never hurt another or devalue another. So this is a beautiful time of, as we are, this energy is coming in, this, I just feel the Kundalini energy coming in, and as the snake sheds its skin, that's what we are doing. We are shedding a skin that we don't fit in any longer. And as we do, we grow. We grow in prosperity, we grow in divine abundance. So beautiful time. And then we have the tower, and you can see there things falling away, that tower, the lightning striking that tree, and the squirrel there with his food, and that's what the animals are doing now. They're storing, aren't they, for winter. Things changing, the seasons changing, things falling away now that are no longer serving us, things that we built on fear, decisions that we made in fear, or not a fear of not fitting in, or however, if we have not, though every decision that we've made that's not from love and has built some kind of structure around us, which is built from an illusion, starts to crumble. But this squirrel here reminds us that we have our food, we have everything we need with us to let everything fall, because we are moving into a brighter and lighter reality. And then we have both the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords, she is bringing in this enlightenment in through the higher chakras, feeling that energy coming in now, aligning our and stimulating our higher chakras. The Queen of Pentacles, feeling the alignment of our lower chakras. So this is coming in through the crown, keeping our mind focused and open. The moon is in, it's either in Aquarius today or it's moving in Aquarius. So this is the higher mind and is ruled by Uranus. So this is the higher mind. Messages coming in this way, coming down into our physical realm. So the Queen there of Pentacles, she is sat with her eyes closed, and she is just focusing and visualizing. She's not rushing around anywhere, and wherever she is, she will draw abundance to her. She does not have to force it. It appears. And I just feel we're moving through this fabric of a reality. We're shifting. That there's tears in the fabric of this reality is what I'm seeing. And as we look through that, we see a brighter life that is far different to this one, the third dimension. It's brighter, so it's keeping that beautiful sharp vision of the Queen of Swords. She is just there looking out, focusing, steering a raft in that direction. There is some turbulence there in the water, but she is not even looking that way. She's looking straight forward, listening to those downloads, bringing that divine information in. And the Queen, she has her eyes closed and she is sat still, looking really peaceful, knowing that she will always be looked after. She is surrounded by divinity, and the divinity is working within her. It's coming through her into everything within her reality. She has a pentacle there, but she's not gripping onto it. She's just resting her hand on it, knowing that as you, whatever you focus on, we start to draw with it to us. So this is a wonderful card of fertility, of growth, of really stepping into that pure faith that this energy here is bringing in. It's bringing in the divine messages so that we can sit and listen to them, and as we listen to them and feel them and visualize, really visualize, merging into our visualizations. So when we are visualizing our greatest potential, what we love doing, and actually feeling it, but merging into the vision. So we're feeling it, we're merging into it now. And then the Four of Swords, and this is after the Three of Swords. So we are healing, and a lot of us are healing from loved ones that have crossed over, that have gone home. So this is the card after the Three of Swords, and our hearts have been cracked open with grief, and it is time to really honour the loved ones that are no longer here, and to heal from that in a way that is gentle with ourselves. We listen to the grief, we allow it to move through us, and we rest, because this, as you go through grief, it's exhausting, it changes. And so the grief that we are going through, that you may be going through, whether it is a loss of a loved one, whether it is a change of life, however, whatever it is, it's time of healing, of time of resting and allowing the grief, the pain to work through us and teach us to listen to it. So this is very, very connected to me and so many others. So we're going through this time of grief, listening to our hearts, making sure our thoughts are not hurting our hearts, because the swords are all around our thoughts. Being gentle with our thoughts as we go through this time and this healing process. So for anyone who is grieving, I'm sending so much love and healing. So I'm asking now for a message from Anna Starks. Some guidance, please, during this potent equinox. There we have past life. This is this. We're healing from past lives. And that is a beautiful journey, because we rediscover ourselves. We really listen to ourselves and start to honour ourselves for everything that we've been through in the past. Really honour ourselves and to tap into the wisdom of that, because everything that we've been through helps us to guide and listen to and hold space for anyone who has gone through things that are similar to what we've gone through. Nobody experiences the same situation the same. That we're all different. We'll all experience grief differently. We'll experience betrayal differently. But it's to really heal from them now, to heal that part of us that has been in pain. So the past lives, the healing that we're doing is not just this lifetime, it's past lives. We're a product of everything and everyone that we've been here and now. We're a product of every thought, every word, everything that we've done is here. So when we change it in this moment, when we change those thoughts of maybe I should have done this, or if I'd have done that, or moving it, changing it to we did and have done our best. And as we grow in wisdom, and the only way we grow in wisdom is by going through those challenges and those painful losses. We can change it here and now by sending love into our hearts, into our past lives, down through this lifetime, through all directions of space and time. Sending healing. This is a very powerful time to do that, as the archangels are shifting and realigning. So realigning into a alignment without the ongoing painful thoughts. So we can go through something, and when we start to say goodbye to it, any pain from the past, and this is not saying goodbye to the person, it's saying goodbye to the pain, to the betrayal, to whatever it may be. We say goodbye in our hearts and in our head. And something beautiful, a beautiful process occurs, because we can look back and we can see the past. It doesn't shift, it's not wiped from our memory, but the emotional entanglement is healed, so that we can see, and we can see through the lens of a different perception without being entangled in pain and suffering, knowing that ultimately everything is in divine order, divine timing, even if we don't understand it. And so we're healing from powerful past lifetimes, and in this moment just take a deep breath and say goodbye in your head and in your heart to anything that you feel entangled with, that's causing you pain and suffering. Just say goodbye, and as we do, it unravels, and it's letting the universe know that we've finished with that pain now. We don't need to carry that heaviness any longer into our future, into our next lifetimes if we come back. So a wonderful time of healing today during this equinox portal, as the earth is opening and she's receiving this downpouring of mystical light, healing light, heavenly light that we are absorbing as well. So I'm asking Archangel Michael for a message, the highest and greatest good, for the collective, or anyone who views this video, and feel Archangel Michael stepping around. There we go. Increase your knowledge. As we let go of the old thought forms, the old patterns that take us away, we start to get engrossed in the news of the outside world, any gossip that is savoury. We get entangled, and we all put our opinions in, and it starts to take up room in our heads. And all the time we're doing that, we are blocking ourselves from actually tuning in to our sacred wisdom. And this is a time of tuning in to what our soul longs for us to know. Archangel Michael is guiding us. He is around us. He is the protector, the guider. He helps us with our throat chakra to be able to speak from an aligned and knowledgeable place, from wisdom, from divine wisdom, with divine healing and insights. And so this is a time of increasing our divine and sacred knowledge that we've held here inside. We're a library, we are the book of life, we hold everything in this moment. It's held within our DNA. And as we are going through these activations, take a journal, write down an archangel, and have no fear. So this card was just vibrating for me to pick it up. So let go of all fear. Sit and listen to the messages that come through now, connecting to our guides. We are protected by Archangel Michael. So when we open up and we start to connect with that inner wisdom, we are fully connected. And as we connect that wisdom within, we start to, it boosts our immune system. It boosts and realigns every cell within our bodies, because every cell within our body is like a satellite. And as we tune in to the higher realms, we start to download those messages and that infinite and sacred wisdom. So a wonderful time as Archangel Michael is shifting and guiding this equinox, activating the earth, activating our higher chakras to be able to channel higher wisdom. So much love and gratitude, and thank you for listening, and thank you so much. God bless. Have a wonderful day.